Ontario opposition leader Marit Stiles is lending her voice to the chorus of those calling for improved highway safety in the north. The NDP leader held a news conference last month at a Thunder Bay truck inspection station to talk about the growing number of collisions and fatalities in this region. Lee Noonan reports.
Gathering her supporters at a Dawson Road inspection station, Ontario NDP leader Marit Stiles called on the Ford Conservatives to keep truck inspection stations operating 24/7. It's one among many highway safety measures her party wants to see implemented urgently.
We need the government to ensure that people in Northern Ontario have the same safe and reliable access to highways as people in the South. Northern Ontarians right now are paying with their lives. We cannot afford to wait.
Stiles believes northern highway safety is an issue that should also matter to people outside the region.
I've also been spending a bit of time down in areas like Brampton in Southern Ontario, where a lot of the truckers live, who are on our highways, and working with them to also raise their voices, because they want safe highways too, right? Like, it's their lives that are being lost as well.
Better training for truckers and tighter regulation of training schools are top of the list of changes she wants to see. The NDP also have two private members' bills before Queen's Park. One would make it illegal to cross a double yellow line, and the other would improve road maintenance and see northern highways plowed within 8 hours. Stiles acknowledges that majority governments will rarely pass an opposition-backed law, but she hopes this issue might be the exception.
First of all, this is a matter of life and death. The only thing stopping them from passing these bills is the political will to do so. And you know what? We'd be happy if they just take those ideas and run with them, right? We don't care who passes them, as long as we get those laws and those regulations changed.
After years of beating the drum on highway safety, Stiles says what's needed to move the issue forward is more public pressure.
People here need to contact Conservative MPPs in their communities. You know, if they have a representative, or even if they don't, to contact them, to reach out and say, we are fed up. Do the right thing.
Meanwhile, Stiles says her party, including Thunder Bay Superior North MPP Lise Vaugeois, will continue to raise the matter at Queen's Park. She's optimistic the government can be pushed to act. Lee Noonan, TBT News.
A marathon driver has been charged by Ontario Provincial Police after a dramatic single-vehicle crash. The car apparently lost control and plunged down a steep embankment. It happened last Sunday morning along Highway 17 near Coldwater Township. The badly damaged sedan wound up at the bottom of the rocky slope. OPP say the 43-year-old driver was lucky to suffer only minor injuries. He was taken to hospital and was later charged with careless driving. Lake of the Woods Brewing Company is planning an $8 million expansion in Kenora. The city has decided to chip in and support the project. Kenora City Council recently voted to contribute $375,000 to the construction of a brewer's village on Valley Drive. The new project will include a 20,000 square foot manufacturing and production facility, as well as a retail outlet and restaurant. Future developments on the 15-acre lot could also include hiking trails or community gardens.
At a time where it's really hard to court businesses to come to Kenora or anywhere, it's new and expanding. We will get taxes and sewer water rates from them. It will increase tourism in Kenora. I think it's checking all the boxes. I think it's a great project.
The city's Economic Development and Tourism Director says the project represents, quote, one of the largest employment creation projects in the last decade. It's expected to create 19 new full-time jobs and then at least 10 part-time jobs. And that's all for this edition of Northwest Newsweek. Join us next time for more of the top stories from across the region.